General risk disclosure. Trading financial instruments, including forex, futures, equities, commodities, and cryptocurrencies, involves significant risk of loss. Trading is not suitable for all investors, as it may result in the loss of your entire investment. Leverage, volatility, and liquidity risks are inherent in these markets. Before engaging in trading, carefully consider your financial situation, experience level, and risk tolerance. You should only invest money you can afford to lose. Forex and futures disclaimer. Trading in the forex and futures markets is highly speculative and carries a substantial risk of loss. The leverage nature of these instruments amplifies gains and losses, potentially leading to substantial financial exposure. This content complies with CFTC Rule 4.41. CFTC Rule 4.41 disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain inherent limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Equities and commodities disclaimer. Equity and commodity trading involves risks associated with market volatility, company-specific factors, and geopolitical events. While stocks and commodities may have a lower leverage factor compared to forex or futures, they can still result in substantial financial losses. Cryptocurrency disclaimer. Cryptocurrencies are speculative and highly volatile instruments. Trading cryptocurrencies involves additional risks, including regulatory uncertainties, security vulnerabilities, and lack of liquidity. Cryptocurrencies are not regulated by most governments or central banks, and their value may be affected by external factors such as news events and market sentiment. Regulatory references. In the United States, this content adheres to the regulatory standards of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, National Futures Association, and Securities and Exchange Commission. In the European Union, trading practices comply with the European Securities and Markets Authority standards. Global compliance, content aligns with internationally accepted guidelines, but laws vary by jurisdiction. Consult with a licensed professional in your area. Past performance disclaimer. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any historical results or performance shown in this content are for informational purposes only and do not guarantee future performance. Educational content disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as investment advice, nor should it be construed as a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any financial instrument. Always consult with a licensed financial advisor or regulatory authority in your jurisdiction before engaging in trading activities.
Before I do the charts and coffee, so it'll be faster. Yeah, remove all these. So it is actually a new month. So our monthly levels. It's going to be previous month's high. And this will be an old monthly high. Current interval and below. Let me hit the weekly. Have no immediate bullish array. Matter of fact, we should be using the uncharted territory field. Okay. This is 26712.28. It'll be different on futures. And this is a weekly 2.618. That's our premium level. Okay. And lock this. Give me a discount. Previous week's low. We need an appropriate color. So it should be orange. So previous week's low. Yeah, lock this as well. Daily, we have us a new level. This will be a different color. We'll go with a completely We'll go with yellow. That'll work. This is 26487.85. This will be a daily level. 1.272. Here. And then let's lock this. What do we have on the discount? I think the main thing is really this new week opening gap. Right here, you can like frame all this stuff, but it's really this gap. We have some volume imbalance here, but this is the real wick zone here. What are we on the daily? So it's this color. Then we can lock this. We'll eventually dig into there. Then we can start looking down here. But this is all efficient. Take in the H4. What do we have on the premium side? This candle is kind of interesting. This is the H4. Yeah. We didn't close above this. That's the first standout. For discount, that been hit. H4. Last high ran. And lock this. Hold on. Let's see if this is higher. Let's make this thinner. Here we go. Very interesting. And we're on green. This would be the H4 flat bottom. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll lock this. These are higher time frame levels. Let's get PD array matrix. And we don't need this now. Okay. Let's go one by one. Do we have a mitigation block above price? So we're selling. Where's the last place? Somebody probably bought and they want to mitigate their orders. Here. It's not very clean. and we ran it already. And this broke structure, so this is more breaker vibes. So that's no. Do we have a bearish breaker? We can say this can be our breaker zone. And we got the high right here too. Okay, let's check. Do we have any liquidity voice above us? No. Fair value gaps? Not really. This catches my eye just because. But this sold immediately here and it came all the way back here. That's beautiful. Okay, so bearish order block. No fair value gaps, liquidity voice. Do have an old high here. Okay. Breaker. No real liquidity void. Not really a fair value gap. It's kind of one here, but we're playing inside of it. This one. Yeah, we really need to watch this order block. Projection block. We have this old high here. Okay. Buy side liquidity pool. Yeah, we really don't have no breakers or anything to take before price gets over here. It's a fair value gap. No, it's below price. Kind of in this bullish order block. Do we have us a bullish breaker? Not really. Not really close. Like the closest thing we got really is this old low. And this is like engineer liquidity for that old low. This makes sense to go lower. Below this was interesting. Only real down candle for Monday. It's the order block here. And we do have us we don't really have a gap. This is really just like inefficiency. The last gap we have is right here. We really didn't have anything down here. We get down in here, then we could be like, okay, we got some interesting stuff, but there's really no gaps in there. That's not a real order block. Even if we just have this is the last old high we broke. Here. Now we're getting into this old area. So this is all our fresh price action. And this is what we need to get to. Hold on. All right, so Wednesday's here. And it might just gap right here. Let it do that too. Damn. Okay. Cool. Month is gonna be previous month's high. And here we have old monthly high. Block this. This. Okay, on the weekly. Do like this facial liquidity. Here's the fibs. Okay, it's on daily, not weekly. Okay. That's a week. It's weekly phase one liquidity. And for discount arrays, we do have it's a weekly fair value gap. And put it on the bottom. We unlock this. Let's hit this daily. It's that weekly fair value gap. Beautiful tap. The daily, we got this gap. It looked like we're got briefly involved. And here, daily fair value gap. Top. Then lock this. And lock this. It's an interesting propulsion block here. This is the open price of this candle. I'll watch this though. We engulfed. Also this down here too. Just it's a 40-day low and it was a original consolidation. I need the lock. Here we go. This should be locked already. Perfect. This H4. So beautiful. Bearish H4 fair value gap. Discount array. I do like this order block. It looks like it hasn't even been tested either. H4 plus order block. Okay. Then let's lock these. Boom. Okay. Let's knock out the basics for Euro USD. Then I can do the hour chart last. It's a new month, so premium whoop. Could watch that old monthly low, but nah. This will be previous month's high. And next here is an old monthly low. Lock this. Weekly. We already got that flat bottom on a weekly. We do have us a fair swing liquidity pool here. Anything more interesting? Well, this is pretty interesting because it's a flat bottom. And lock this. For premium array, this is bullish. Say this is a order block, or you could say this was the last high that got ran. We left no gap. I think it's really this wick. Because watching this, it kind of feels like rejection block. Because we pushed all the way up, and this was like the last rejection. And we'll lock this. Did I lock this already? I did. Let's hit the daily. This is that wick rejection. Okay, this is easy enough for the daily here. What is this? I think it's yellow now. Yeah, it is. Daily minus order block. Then what do we have here? Really just this daily BPR. Lock this. And lock that. Here we are in H4. I don't need to see yellow news. Oh, because it was ECB last week. Yeah, that's what it was. It was ECB last week. And it'd be too many dots sometimes. Like, you see this one. Okay. So now we're on H4. I would really watch here. It's kind of like an old low / breaker zone. Let's break a block here and lock this. And then let's see what we got down here. That was that PPR. This is the order block here. H4 bullish order block. And I prefer to see these lines get respected to the tick, since I'm not drawing really, really big boxes. Go. And here we go. One at a time. Here's our mitigation block or our breaker. So this will be here. And this didn't break structure. So this is H1 bearish mitigation block. Do we have any breakers above here? Do right here. H1 minus breaker block. Yeah, we don't need this to be locked. We have highs pretty much marked here. We don't really have any liquidity voids. Fair value gap. This is full. Let's see. It's pretty much full. Almost full. Okay, and that's the H4 FEG. I think that's it. Let's see what's up on the price. To have us. We didn't break structure here either, but it looks like we tapped this. And it might be respected. Okay, it's not tapped yet. This would be a bullish mitigation block. Here. Have any breakers? No. Liquidity voids. This one's been full. I will watch this one. Yeah, let's go here. Well, we can still do this. There we go. Kind of see. It's a good area to buy from if we want to buy. Yeah, we do want to buy, but right here. Where's our bullish order block here? Because we broke the structure with that. Dude, I don't really see this kind of respected this, but you can't say this rejection block. This looks like engineer liquidity. Here it is, it's a whole low. Got my eye on that. Previous week's low can be the liquidity pool. And that's our liquidity pool. This is what did say H4OB. This the breaker. Bullish break block. Let's go to Wednesday. That's around the time we shot an anchor point. There we go. Okay. It's the killing ground. Let's delete this. And make sure this is okay, perfect. Let's go out here. See what we got above price. You can't, that was more of a retracement than anything. This is our medication breaker area. No, can't say that. Do have this gap here. Do have one here. This it's a fresh one. That one's already been tapped, so it's weak. This was the push up that took structure. So this is order block. Hasn't been tested. This is interesting as well because it's the order block after the fair value gap. Okay. Liquidity void, order block, any rejection blocks up here? Yeah, not that I see right off the bat. Do have liquidity pool. We'll watch this just because it is pretty recent. And yes, old high. Got solid liquidity. We caught this old order block. This is just old high, which is Thursday's high. Man, that's pretty fast. And I almost struck them all correct the first time. That covers the 3-day look back. Okay, so this is order block. We already got this. We already got this as well. Weekly flat bottom. This is where we at. It really don't look like much, because that's a weekly flat bottom. $15.13. That's a lot. Let's just see how much it is. See if I put one shot, one kill on it. Yeah, that's enough. And then in between here and here, it's really nothing. Yeah, it's low resistance. This is a H1 order block. It's a little expansion. Okay. But that's it on that. And slide this here. Let me see. It's a hypothetical range. All right, so just to make sure I got enough stuff. So up to here, yeah, between here and here, this is the start of that block. Oh, Control Z. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, the rest of that stuff, it's not even really, I could see lower and then looking for buys. Then start targeting this. This is pretty clean. This is chunky. And this is interesting. All right, that's it for the charts. Peace. Okay. All right. Got the month open. Let's get 13 weeks of NASDAQ. Let's go here. weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 here. Go to the daily. This is our 13-week mark. Way and premium. This low has always been interesting. I believe it's September. No, this is 10th October. So this look back is the most important raise in price from here on. Most of this is an accumulation of this. So also it's a gap here as well. Daily volume imbalance. Okay, that's it for the 13 weeks. Definitely bullish. Well, order flow is bullish. Sure. Context. Okay, Control Z. Yep. Go here. The context and narrative is few of the top companies and NASDAQ are holding the whole entire thing up. Amazon, Google, and Apple. We still need NVIDIA, but everything else is down. Number 2, government shutdown. It's not affecting the market at all, but will affect unemployment rate, which will affect Fed. Sentiment for November is still limit up. Okay. Nvidia is doing a lot. I mean, we do have government shutdown. We do have Fed. We did just get that quarter point cut, but that's pretty much priced in. I think the narrative is done on that. Are there any storylines besides Nvidia? We do have war, AI sentiment seems to be pumping the big three. The Netflix stock split is cool, but it's not fundamental. When they mention AI on the earnings, or they say they spent money on AI in the earnings, they push even harder. This does give me distribution. I believe all the markets. Let's look at, let's say I want to look at RTY for a correlated market. Small caps are bullish, even though we're not at all-time high. I mean, this is kind of an accurate representation of where the real market is at besides the big dogs. We're still high, but we're not all-time high. We're like around 50% of this dealing range. Let's get 13 weeks of silver. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's get my pertinent arrays. My up to 20 day is pretty much filled. So that's good. Put a little background on this. We'll keep it on this interval only. This interval only. This interval only. That's just the old weekly high. I'm kind of playing in between these. Order flow is bullish. And Powell's gave us sentiment shift in metals. What happened was Trump did a deal with China on rare earths trade deal with China triggered risk on, which gave us a sale. A good sale, really. But Powell is hawkish due to government shutdown and government shutdown effect on workers and food, which is important. We'll see if they start. This says bullish, so it's because we took this high. That's true. Well, I can put these notes here in narrative context. Then over here, I can put what's really working. So let's do this in bullet points. That's one. Okay, that's it. The notes for the chart itself, though. Note the change in the state of delivery is weak. It's weak because we stopped closing above daily highs. Could be time for a retracement and higher. It is kind of giving the original consolidation because we kind of dropped, like we accumulated sales, accumulated high buys, like we're accumulating orders. Let's look at gold right quick. Rwanda. Gold is still bearish. Just put very bearish. The scraps are good. Bam. Silver can turn around faster. It's probably because there's so much going on with gold. It has like 13 market makers or something. Crazy. Let's get 13 weeks here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 here. Okay. and go to the daily. That's that wick rejection zone. Some order blocks and everything. We have this daily OB here that hasn't, kind of got an instant retest. And we do have this BPR here, which we'll color this in on this chart. But just be aware on the other chart. Let's make sure it's right over here. Okay, yeah, that's right. It's definitely bearish. It's the perfect time to start looking for buys. Just don't get stopped out 50 times. And to reaccumulate long positions, or looking for a strong rejection if we reach the daily BPR. Let me see the daily chart on the dollar. Dollar look like it's going for buy side liquidity in premium, closing above highs. So that's confluence for this sale here. Influence for the EU sale. Okay. Narrative context. Shutdown has had EU kind of slow, but things are back rolling. Both countries just had their respective Fed fund rate. And we should get good moves now. No DC news until government shutdown resolved. I like we going there. We're not accumulating. Okay. This is already done. My experience focuses daily profiles, weekly profiles. It's really daily profiles and weekly profiles, in essence, is really the study of the drawn liquidity. A lot of times we're like, what are you studying? But we really just study DOL. Netflix. See, iPhone says Apple, this is cap. Apple did a lot of buybacks. This a bounce back. Let's get this. Okay. So the unemployment is tentative and NFP and all that stuff is tentative as well. Where's my screen grabber? Daylight savings time. So did I get an extra hour? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Okay. There we go. That works. PMI Monday. Not tentative. Should be interesting. Tuesday. Also Wednesday looks concrete. What's this ADP non-farm employment change? Not tentative. Okay. That was pretty much it though. The rest of that's tentative. It looks like PMI. Okay, it's weird. Government shutdown stuff. This no COT due to government shutdown. Yeah, we're cutting rates. December 10th. Oh, but they saying we might not cut rates because of government shutdown. I feel like it's politics and they're gonna cut rates. We're not at 100% because of government shutdown. Current earnings. Palantir, AMD, Chess. We have good earnings, but top 10. Hold on, let me get the regular earnings calendar. Okay, that should be better. Still don't think it's no top 10 companies though. Okay, so going over it, I know no top 10 companies. But big sentiment. So Palantir Monday can push the market. It did it last time. Okay. AMD speaks for itself. Robinhood, nothing. Coindesk, nothing. That's it. Sentiment. Bullish sentiment. The Bulls are back in control. It's been a wonderful fight. The Bulls versus the Bears. Okay, I already got this. Because this is 9 weeks. Okay. So that was 13 weeks. This is 9 weeks. 1, 2. It's the weekly perspective. This is the monthly. Okay. Say that it's still kind of these lows are IPTA. I think the only thing from here we already got, and then this is just an efficient trading range. This is giving me original consolidation vibes, especially just like the start of this quarter and how we pushed up here. So the precision of price is amazing. I really don't think we need that besides this low though. This is my most important swing. Even if I'm looking 13 weeks back, this is where my action's at. Below this, we do have failure swings. This flat bottom is interesting. I had to say that true. Like, this is the only real far level I even like outside that swing. This wick that created this low, and give me the dotted line. Hold on, make sure it's not crazy big or something. Why does it look like that? Maybe it's the color. It's too much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 40's good. Yeah, that's about it. Prices in super premium. We are using ICT trading at all-time high protocol. Anchor point interaction. Seems like we in offset distribution, but we haven't retested bearish levels on higher time frame to confirm bearish order flow. So remain bullish. The story right now, it's like Fed versus AI. We're engaging. Let's look at silver. Now we need 9 weeks and days. So this is monthly. This is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. This be weekly. Go here. This is interesting for the weekly. Looks like we got us a tiny gap here. Crazy, huh? So we have this consolidation. It's like bank level, and there's a gap under it. That's about it, though. It didn't really add too much to it. And since it's out the jurisdiction, I ain't even locking the levels. I might go back and lock them or something one day. Okay. Nice pullback after China deal. I'm still bullish. Just due to government spending. Long. Anchor point interaction. I would be interested to see the daily order block rejected and respected. It's a bullish order block. So, which is basically this level. Let's see if this holds. Okay, this would be daily bullish order block. put that at the bottom. And then put this on 40. And we have to lock this. It's really close to price. Yeah. Okay, it's already on there. Story to price alignment. We were, or we was risk off, but I think we setting up for the market to run with the metals once again. And we engage it. It's like a euro. This is the monthly. So now I need the weekly. So that's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And this is just bearish because dollar's bullish right now. We do have old weekly low. That's very interesting too. Okay. Those. Price is selling. But note how the candles are closing. They are barely closing lower than previous days. Anchor point interaction. All highs have been respected. So keep selling. Story to price alignment. Powell hawkish stance as dollar bullish. So government shutdown could flip this whole chart. Resolution. Government shutdown resolution could flip this whole chart. And we can engage with this. We finally got out that range. On experience, skill, focus. Yeah, DOL. Journal's going to be DOL. And case study's going to be DOL. That strong liquidity is like, you got to be right about draw. I'd say day trading. I do like conservative. Things get smooth. And it's not NFP this week. So look for opportunities like normal. Here, I say Wednesday really, just because that was ISM, and Monday was ADP, Non-farm employment change. Change to, yeah, this is the new NFP. Okay. All right. I'll post this. That's that on that. Y'all have a good day. Peace.